good morning, everyone. Okay, I have two fellow authorities from Melaka here. Sir, introduce yourself.
First of all, my name is Muhammad Ifat Shahid bin Abdul Rahman. So I'm in charge for marketing department, and this is our other officer, administration department, Mr. Farah. Basically in Melaka Halal, we have a few departments because our main business core is to monitor and provide all the entrepreneurs here.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Right.
Okay, before proceed with the other questions and all, first let me thank you both for spending the time, the valuable time for us. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So now let's go to the interview.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Jia Wei. So, in your opinion, how much does Halal Hub in Malaysia contribute towards the economy of Malaysia?
First of all, actually, we have to know that in our country, Malaysia, we have 21 halal parks, and this is under di bawah Halal Development Corporation. So they monitor us on halal park. So how much the contribution is exactly, we don't have a very detailed statistic, but currently what we are doing here is because every halal park has its own business core. So mainly in Melaka Halal Hub, our business core to have this industry, halal industry, is we provide the infrastructure for the entrepreneurs exclusively for halal industry lah.
So curious about why is Malaysia Halal Hub logo is well accepted worldwide, and also how does Halal Hub assist in this?
Basically, for the logo itself, why it's accepted around the world, because first, Malaysia is the first country who develop a very well established system, operational procedure, SOP. So first country that yang mengambil berat lah tentang halal ini ialah Saudi Arabia, but they don't come with a proper SOP, but we are the main country lah that lead this industry currently lah, because the SOP is very well established. We can see from is commonly known as or maybe lebih kurang sama lah dengan MESTI, one of compliance lah. So that's why our halal logo is accepted around the world.
Actually, which countries
Okay.
have obtained the Halal Hub cert from Malaysia Halal?
First, you must understand that our halal certification is how we develop, and also how we implement it is based on the company itself. So in Malaysia, for companies that want to get the certificate, they have to ask the JAKIM, right? So the JAKIM will akan keluarkan dia punya certification. But untuk negara luar, so it depend on their country itself. So basically, if for the certification in Malaysia, for example, we have QP in Japan company. So they melabur di sini. So they develop their own companies and own structure, so that they get the halal certification, and then it's well established around the world.
Evening, sir. My name is Yokshan, and I have a few questions about the Halal Hub.
Alright.
So the first question is, what type of training being offered by Halal Hub?
So basically, as I mentioned before, we have our business core. First of all is we provide we as a provider, is an infrastructure provider, and the second one is we not only that, we also develop our entrepreneurs to get gain more skills on the entrepreneurship world itself. So some of the activities or seminars that we give to them is more to the how to implement the halal concept itself. We also kita juga bekerjasama lah dengan beberapa agensi kerajaan seperti Pharma, Mara. So the expertise is not from ourselves, but also from outside lah. So we expose them on how to manage their business, and also how to get a good profit and so on.
Thank you. And I have second question is about we have done research to do our assignment, and we found that there are certain sources that halal actually divide the society.
Yeah.
So what is your opinion, and you think what precaution can take to overcome this misconception?
Why this happened is because the concept of halal itself lah. Because maybe other people outside they did not understand very well about the halal concept. The concept is we have the concept of halal itself is halalan thayyiban, not only halal. Halal, you know about halal, right? Is a principle in Islamic law, and halalan thayyiban, which means that it's also good and also excellent lah, in every aspect, such as for healthy and also for others aspect lah. So basically the concept itself. So what we do here is we will provide awareness to the people itself. So we will establish a few platforms such as we will maximize our media and so on, so that other people, so that the division is not happening lah, between Muslim and non-Muslim, because currently not only Muslim actually who accept the halal certification. In other maybe in Malaysia only like that, because other countries such as Japan who believe in our certification, they come here and only to get the certification itself. So I think the problem mostly getting better lah, to be solved.
Thank you, sir.
Alright.
And I have the last question, which is how Malaysia can become the halal hub, like leading world halal hub?
In the future, we plan to expand our business, but currently we just focus on entrepreneurs itself, small medium entrepreneurs, for about 100 entrepreneurs here in Melaka Hub. But in the future, we not only provide infrastructure provider, but we want to establish a new platform such as a lab of halal. So it will help the entrepreneurs to get very good facilities, and at the same time we also want to establish collaboration between other agencies lah, such as ministry which is related to our ministry, such as Pharma, Mara and so on. So from that idea, we will establish a halal valley lah in the future.
That's all my questions. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is David Hong. So what's your view on the concept of halal, and how should we give the public more exposure on this topic?
As I mentioned before, the concept of halal itself is not only because our people understand that halal is other than pork and also wine, right?
Yeah.
So that's a very wrong concept actually. Not wrong, but it's not comprehensive. So from the aspect for the halal itself, as I mentioned, halal thayyiban, which is that is in Arabic, in Malay, we can tell it sesuatu yang dibenarkan dalam Islam sendirilah, dan juga bukan hanya dibenarkan dalam Islam, tetapi ianya juga bagus dan juga baiklah untuk kesihatan dan juga lain-lain. And how we want to how to
Give the public more exposure on this topic.
So first, what we do here is first of all, we make a program. So we joint venture and make collaboration with agencies. So we have a few focus actually. So first of all, of course, to create the awareness among our people by providing because currently we try to collaborate with RTM and so on. So I think from that platform we can reach more people and let them know lah about what exactly is meant by halal concept itself. So that is one from the main media massa lah. So the other one is we try to reach the people from what we call outreach to their place directly. So we give brochure, pamphlet and so on.
The question is, what's the importance of a halal supply chain?
For halal supply chains, because as other what we call accreditation also like MESTI, JMP and HACCP, they have its own supply chain, right? From the factory itself to the desk and will, to the consumer itself. So the important is that to have a good product, to have a good product, we have to make sure that all the supply chain is very in good condition, because when we say about supply chain, that include the production, the processing, the logistics itself. So basically our country and JAKIB have developed a very comprehensive SOP. So because to get a good product and quality product, the SOP must be comprehensive and good.
That's all from me. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
So my name is Tan Movie. So for my question, I would like to ask what method that you think it will promote the development of halal industry in our country?
First of all, halal industry is a very big industry, and it's still new actually in the world. So first of all, we have to get, of course, the support from the government lah, because the government has its own policy and also capital. So by their giving capital and funding, we will drive our economy and also halal industry itself. And second one is from the government, tidak boleh berfungsi lah tanpa adanya usahawan-usahawan, sebab seperti usahawan such as the small medium entrepreneurs, they plays a very big role lah to to majukan lagi lah kita punya industri halal ni lah.
Okay. So my second question is, how do you think halal hub will impact the lifestyle of the nation?
So the concept of halal, kita menekankan tentang makanan lah, supply chain sebagainya, seperti yang kita bincangkan tadi. So kita sebagai satu negara, kita ada banyak kementerian, ada Kementerian Kesihatan dan juga Kementerian Agama Islam sendiri. Jadi macam mana akan memberi impact ialah pertama, kita dengan adanya pensijilan seperti halal dan sebagainya, itu akan membantulah dari segi sudut kekuatan kita punya industri. Memang kita bukan sekadar nak dalam Malaysia tapi juga dua negara. Masa yang sama juga kita nak mengelakkan berlakunya masalah-masalah kesihatan dan sebagainya. Sebab dengan adanya sijil halal, sijil mesti, JMP ni, kita akan menghasilkan produk yang lebih baik lah. Jadi kesihatan rakyat pun lebih terjamin dan ekonomi kita lebih kukuh lah dengan kita menarik lebih banyak pelabur lah.
So my last question would be, Malaysia Halal Hub is going far beyond than food and beverage. So how is the concept of halal related to logistics or pharmaceutical and other elements?
So frankly speaking, that is not our expertise to in other industry, but our opinion is berkaitan dengan food and beverage kan. Kita banyak fokus pada food and beverage, itu dalam bidang kita. Tapi pada masa yang sama, berkaitan dengan logistik yang lain juga. Sebenarnya konsep halal ni luas. Jadi antara salah satu, tapi biasa more common is about food and beverage, because it's everything yang kita makan setiap hari dan sebagainya. Tapi dalam satu dari segi sudut yang lain, seperti mana yang kita bincang baru ni, kita ada program Halal Talent Tower yang industri lead body sendiri yang telah dilantik oleh kementerian sendiri. Jadi Halal Development Corporation telah dilantik, jadi dia tengah mewujudkan beberapa lah framework untuk pekerjaan, bukan sekadar hanya untuk makanan food and beverage, tapi dalam bidang account sendiri dan sebagainya. Logistik sendiri pun tengah diperkukuhkan lagi lah.
Okay. So that's all the question from me and from our group. Thank you very much.
Alright.